Welcome back, hockey fans. I'm your host, Bentley Brand, alongside my trusty cameraman, Josh Keck. And it is the Railway Express rolling into town to take on the Pembina Valley Twisters in what should be a good battle for these two teams that are on opposite sides there of the spectrum on the standings. With the Express 16-1-3 leading the MJHL. Meanwhile, the Twisters 3-16-1 sitting in the 10th spot. In the first meeting in between these two teams, it was Twisters in control for the most part, gave up a goal with 40 seconds left and took a penalty following that and fell to the Express 4-3 in overtime. Twisters got the better of them though on the road with the 4-3 overtime win. And with that, we'll take a look here at how these teams have done in their last 5 games. Coming in tonight, Express winners of their last 5, coming off of a 5-3 win against Stonewall. Meanwhile, the Twisters dropped their last game 7-0. And we'll be with you following O Canada. And going on with that is going back to what we were talking about there in their last 5 games, as the Twisters have struggled a little bit in theirs, only winning 1 of their last 5 following a 7-0 loss here to the Royal Knights. And with that, talking about the goal differentials in the streak, Twisters 33 and Twisters have 13 goals for, 33 against. Meanwhile, the Express have 34 for and 13 against. Again, just showing another way of how these teams sit at opposite ends. With that, puck drops ready as they wait for Josh Guilford to get set in the draw, and he'll win that one. He's the Twisters' leading point scorer, currently playing in this one as Spicer's out, leading the Twisters in scoring, and all rookies. Well, meanwhile, he'll take the play up on the near side. He's knocked off the puck. Picked up now here by Brzezinski. He'll try and clear that one off a couple sticks. Twisters stay with it. They'll push that one wide of the net. And jamming now in the fight for the puck at the end boards. Twisters, they'll have it on their stick and still getting pinned and now picked up. Continuing with it is Rooney, and he'll work that one free. Picked up here by the Express, working it the other way is Vandenbush. Vandenbush walks in. He's their leading scorer, 29 points on the year. Still working with it now, and that one will come back out of the zone. Express deflect that one in. Penner comes out to play it, and he'll leave that one back. Puck rolls around here on the near side. There's a quick shot by the Express, and that's kicked away. And Stepek will pick up the loose puck. He'll work that one ahead and into the zone for Olsen. That won't go for him. Olsen's going to have to tag at the line, and they say he didn't. Giving some room there for the Express, and that one gets deflected in off the stick of Johansson there, mind me that. Loose puck picked up and dangerously in front. Penner will hold on for a whistle, and with that, we'll look at our starting goaltenders here in this one. For the Pembina Valley Twisters, Darian Penner getting the start. He's 2-9 on the year, save percentage of .861, goals against average of 5.87, and he had some big saves in the last meeting, including one on a possibly breakaway opportunity where he went way up to the top of the circle to go out there and make the poke check. Puck gets cleared in, and holding it here is Transcona. They work it against the end boards, in around behind the net. Pruden giving chase, and he'll try and control that loose puck. He'll work it back to the point, and that shot was as wide of the net. Olsen on the near side, he'll try and work it ahead. And Stepek picks that one up in the slot, tries to work it ahead, right back to Pruden. Pruden walks in and takes a hard hit in return. And Twister starting this one off with some physicality as they try and work it out on the near side. And that one comes all the way down and out of the zone. Long stretch pass off a couple sticks. And Slobosian now with it. He'll work that cross ice. And Bosman trying to get that one out. The Express continue now here to pressure Van Robies. He'll turn that one over. Express, they'll work that one around. Back to the point, loose in front. And Penner holds on for the whistle. Meanwhile, for the Transcona Railer Express, Logan Maroney gets the start. He has a perfect record of 8-0 on the year, a save percentage of .907, and goals against average of 3.00 right on the dot. Shannoff in on the draw, and the Twisters able to clear it out of harm's way and relieve some pressure. And they'll send that one in wide of the net. Still working with it. And that loose puck gets sent all the way down, icing waved off. Clausen first one back. And he'll work that across to the 9 for the Twisters as he'll try and work it ahead. Picked up now by Keck. Keck plays that one ahead, and they're going to say that hit a glove on the Twisters bench, bringing stoppage in play at 17-11. Shots are 2-0 in favor of the visiting Railer Express. Keys to success in this one for the Twisters. It is getting on the board early and having a good second period, which has seemed to be their downfall this year as Wall works it ahead. And with that, you look at some of those guys like Wall and those younger guys really stepping out has helped them out. We've seen that with Spicer, and with him not being in this game, there needs to be other players stepping up for Pembina Valley, try and give them that boost that they need. As the Express work it in tight, loose puck, and holding on for a whistle and taking an extra jab at Penner, and now knocking his man down who came to stay up for him as Michael Dodork was right in there in front. And he's a choice of words for a couple Twisters as he skates off. Meanwhile, for the Express, it's staying out of the box here and not letting this game come down to special teams, something that the Pembina Valley Twisters have thrived in, including a couple big shorthanded goals in their last win, and that was out in Charleswood where they upset the Hawks. And two big shorthanded goals in the final 3 minutes of the second period was the turning point in that one. As that puck gets cleared all the way down, and the Express will work it out from behind their own goal. Working it to the far side, and now across off the stick, and holding on to that one is Turner as he goes through traffic and puts that in on net. And Penner will freeze the puck. And both teams now here ready on the reset. Cohen Thomas and crew coming out as the Twisters change it up. Thomas in on the draw against Nathan Turner. And Turner beats him on that one. Twisters pick up the puck though, and they'll work it quickly out of the zone and in. Stepek now giving chase to his own pass ahead. And he gets pressured there. Loose puck comes back to the point. Bosman is able to hold it. And that went on a stick there of a Transcona Railer Express. And they'll send that one all the way down the ice. And Selling giving chase. Penner plays it away from him. Off a couple sticks. Quick shot on net. And holding on for the whistle from the shot from Adam Campbell is Penner at 16:06. As the Twisters still trying to get their ozone groove, as the shots here are 4-0 in favor of the visiting Express. As Vandenbush strolls in for the draw. That one won by the Twisters captain. And now ahead, here comes Pembina Valley's Olsen. Olsen plays that one in. Puck makes its way behind the net, still with it now. Trying to work that one out. And again, controlling from behind their own net is the Express. And after that hit They'll try and work it out on the near side. Loose puck comes all the way down. Express well offside there was Vandenbush at the line, and they'll get ready here for the reset as the Twisters get a fresh shot of 5 out there on the ice. Off the draw, puck cleared all the way down. That one played back and sent all the way around by DeSalva. Comes right back to him, and he'll work that one out. Biggerty trying to work that out ahead. And he's been a big step up here for the Twisters. 5 games, 3 points. Now trying to work that ahead again off a couple sticks. Biggerty, he's going to say he does hold it at the line. Now it comes out to Peters. Peters works it ahead. Patterson plays it into the zone. Transcona controlling on the far side. And that loose puck comes right back in, and the Twisters get called here on, oh, they have offside or hand pass there at the line as they didn't cross back over. And off the draw, right into the Express zone. Express trying to clear that one down, and Carl Johansson does. Quick pickup by Bossman. Bossman tries to work it ahead. Picked up here by the Twisters. Then they'll quickly turn that one back over to Dork. Dork plays that ahead. And the Twisters work it right back out to Keck. Bouncing puck. Then that one knocked down and played into the zone by Johansson. Still with it. Twisters a little bit of an air pass. That one comes all the way out. Picked up again by Todork. Todork into the zone. Play that ahead for Johansson. Johansson bumped off the puck but stays with it. And he'll work that one in behind the net. And Pruden will pick that one up, work it back to the point. That one quick move here by Transcona, and loose puck there with the opportunity off the shot. Still working with it is Jacob Howell, one of the veterans here for Transcona, was able to work it in from the point, and he'll pick that one up as he gets pressured by Keck. And that loose puck picked up by the Twisters. Twisters now working it in, and they'll lose an edge there, and they'll be worked ahead now here by Transcona. Long stretch pass, that won't go. Still with it now. Here comes Sabrin. And Sabrin plays it in. Trying to work it out of the zone. Comes Transcona. They'll put on the brakes. And clear that one ahead. Clausen with it. And that one ahead to Rooney. Worked right back here for Transcona. And Shinoff walks in. And we got penalty coming here to the Pembina Valley Twisters. As the Twisters have started off physical and maybe a little bit too physical there for Wall for the liking of the referee. Here's a look at that penalty here right at center ice. And there gets him with the blind side hit from the back. And Transcona gets the opening power play here of the game. Off the draw. Working with it now. Brzezinski, he'll work that one on, they score. Transcona makes quick work of the power play, taking only 7 seconds. And no one other than Nolan Vandenbush gets his 30th point of the campaign. And a guy who's definitely worked his way ahead in the standings in terms of points. And here's a look at the quick win. Played across there by Brzezinski, and he just fires that one right in. And it's a 1-0 Express lead early on, thanks to the help of the man advantage. That shot just wide of the net. Trying to play it ahead. Time of the goal there was 16:48. Correction, 6:48 as they work that back. Transcona still working here. Again, across now to Campbell, and his shot blocked by Wall. Wall trying to make up for the costly penalty he's took, and his stick broke. That's not going to help him. Working with it in tight for Transcona. They couldn't get a shot away. Work it back to the point and across for Campbell. Campbell right in front. What a save. And Penner with a nice blocker save. Again, another point blank save for him. Rooney will work it ahead. And the Twisters try and relieve some pressure. Twisters in front, jamming out. They couldn't get a shot away. And now working this one ahead for it comes Trey Sullen, and he can't get past the first Twisters defender that meets him. And Rooney comes back from behind, so to jump that puck from Turner and send it right back into the zone. Still with it now here, as that one gets worked ahead. On the near side. And the Twisters are able to clear that one out. Scooped up right away by Coe, and Coe will play that one ahead off a couple sticks. Now working ahead, it's Olsen, Darby Olsen, and he couldn't keep the puck with him as he gets knocked down. Biggerty will play that one in. As we're near the middle part here of the opening frame, quick shot as coming in there with the opportunity, and that won't go for the Twisters as they get their first shot on net of the frame. Shots are 8-1. Time on the clock is 11:35 remaining in the opening frame. It's Express leading 1-0 from their helps of their captain, Nolan Vanderbush. And as they await the draw here, Twisters changing it up. And Schrammer comes in for the draw, trying to clear that one. Biggerty tries to hold that. That'll come out to Chudley. Chudley walks in, works that across to Vandenbush. Vandenbush tries to center that in front off a couple sticks. Patterson picks it up in the meantime, and he'll ice that one all the way down. Will it have enough? Yes, it does. And following that, we'll take a look here at this nice save here by Penner. And this was right after the Transcona goal. Then he walks back, kicks the pad out. See that on a couple highlight reels. And working with it, Peters with a terrible turnover in front, and another point-blank save there for Penner. And he's made a couple big ones here early on as the Twisters haven't helped him out much. Still working with it, Vandenbush works it back. And a nice little move, they'll work out back to the point. Shot through traffic, loose in front. Express working at that one, comes all the way back to the point. DeSalvo works it across. Off a couple sticks, Twisters trying to clear that out. And bouncing puck now comes to Patterson. Patterson can't get it out. Vandenbush holds at the line. Off the skate of Biggerty. Biggerty on the near side. And he'll play that ahead to Patterson. Patterson gets around Vandenbush and out of the zone. As that one's worked ahead right away and into the zone by DeSalva. He'll go for a change. Biggerty with it. Knocked off the puck right to the slot. Another point-blank save on a high-scoring opportunity for Transcona. And Penner has the answer again. The Twisters quickly clear that one in and continue to chase down the puck as Van Robies. Picked up now here by the 9 and white. Quick shot by the Pembina Valley and held on for a whistle at 10:03. And here's a look at that replay of another point-blank save by Penner, as that one came right into the slot. And again, Penner with the answer. Shot totals are 11-2. As Keck gets waves in with Van Robies, and the 9 will come in of Gage Ferguson on the draw. He'll win that one. Twisters trying to work it out on the near side. Express. They make their headway through a couple Twisters. And they got a penalty coming here for cross-checking. Let's see if we can catch this here on the replay. I sure missed it. And right there. So the Twisters trying to match the Express with the power play opportunity. Twisters power play, 20.6%. That's third in the league as they wait some things here with the clock. Meanwhile, the penalty kill second in the league for the Transcona Rail Express, steaming at an 85.9. Quick shot, loose rebound on the draw, and the Twisters couldn't bang that one in. Vandenbush plays it across. And picked up now here by Dodork. Dodork tries to work that one ahead forward. He'll pull it back as St. Laurent called on the cross check. As the Twisters now scooping up that loose puck. Olsen now with this. Darby Olsen tries to make a move around Vandenbush. Vandenbush shuts him down. And Guilford works that cross ice. A little bit of miscommunication there trying to get to Cohen Thomas, and that one cleared down the ice by Michael Todork. Working with it now behind the net. Twisters on the near side. Off the stick of Slobosian and placed right back in as that's pushed in by Campbell. Guilford regrouping, 65 seconds remaining on the man advantage. No shots on the power play for the Pembina Valley Twisters as Slobosian works it up the far side into the zone. And he'll chip that one ahead. And that puck met to Guilford. Guilford works it ahead off the stick behind the net from Slobosian. And picked up by Stepik in front with an opportunity, and that won't go. Stepik now with it. And Vlad Stepik trying to work it to Guilford. And a little bit of miscommunication. Olsen ends up with the puck. Here comes Olsen. He'll circle around, put on the brakes, and pickpocket it, and Transcona clears it down with 30 seconds on the man advantage. And chasing down that loose puck is Carl Johansson. Penner will have to play it carefully away from him, and that works all the way down. And Campbell fires that one in, off the boards and in. Johansson again, right on Penner, as he'll work it away from him. Biggerty plays it back to Stepik. Works it ahead with 8 to go. Ferguson now. He'll go right into the center of the ice, and without losing his stick. Picked up now here by the Twisters, and they're pushed off the puck. Here's a great opportunity for Transcona coming out of the box. They got a great opportunity, but with that, they'll die as they'll go for the line change instead. There's a knee coming into the zone. That will go uncalled as well. Not too happy about that. Twisters into the slot, and they couldn't fire that one. Biggerty now scooping the puck up. No shots on the Twisters' man advantage. Biggerty plays that to the far side. And off the stick of Ferguson. Here goes the opportunity for Spencer Sabrin as he puts on the brakes. Tries to work that to his forehand. And loose puck walking in. Van Robies puts it just off the glove. With the great opportunity there. Best chance of the night for Pembina Valley. And that puck worked ahead. And right back onto the stick and into the zone from Sabrin. And Wall will go for a change. Sabrin trying to break up that puck. Picked up by Trey Sellen. He'll work that one in. And right across. Quick shot by the Express and the flash of the leather with the answer from Penner. And there's a look there as Wall had an opportunity here. Trying to draw the knee. But the refs can't get anything and can't get them all in. Well, again, trying to generate some offense here for the Twisters as meanwhile getting away from the draw at the other end of the ice is Nathan Turner. Selling comes in on the draw. Twisters win it out. And on the near side, going through traffic. Here comes Pembina Valley with an opportunity right in front and couldn't get enough of a blade on it. It's Olsen. Thomas tries to skate up to that puck and it's Transcona with a quick breakout. Glove down and Olsen will play that in off the glove of Selling. Worked in now here to Dork. He'll play that one back across. And to Dork now trying to work that out on the near side. To Selling. Back to Dork. And to Dork he'll work that across to the 16 and DeSalvo will play that one in. Slobosian, he'll work that across to Bossman. And now Stepik with the long pass. That one picked off. Here's an opportunity for Transcona into the slot. And Trey Sellen picks that one up and just off the pad. On the opportunity. Twisters trying to work it the other way as they enter into the zone. They'll leave that back. Ty Stadowski walks in, fires. And a save made on the opportunity. He'll work that one back. Twister still with it, trying to work it in front. That one comes around behind the net. Patterson giving chase. And that one worked ahead for by Shirelli. And now to Selling. As Shirelli calls for a change. Brzezinski now with it. He'll put on the brakes. And that one, the save made as he fired that one right at Penner. Still continuing with the chance here is the Express as they work it back to the point. Firing, and that one deflected just wide of the net on the opportunity. Able to hold it though is Brzezinski at the line. He'll work that across to Vandenbush. Vandenbush fires in and tries to go top shelf on the near side. Shoulder save for the answer for Penner. Under 5 to go in the opening frame. And that pass just off the mark. Still holding it, though in the zone as Campbell works that across. And trying to pick that up is Brzezinski. That comes out of the zone. Campbell will scoop it up. The Express. Vandenbush still with it, trying to put some pressure on. Right in front they walk, and they couldn't get a shot away there on the opportunity for McClure as he tried to draw a penalty. And now we got a stoppage in play here with 4:31 there as the part of the mask there came off for Penner. And they'll get the stop there for the goalie equipment change with that. We'll look at the replay here of the opportunity. Here's one of the better opportunities there on the near side. That didn't go for Vandenbush. Vandenbush, he'll win the draw back to the point. Transcona, they'll play it down low. Sabrin trying to get his stick on that. Controlled now here. Quick shot, and that one off the mark for the Express. Transcona, they'll work that one around. Still with it, and the Twisters finally fire it out. Controlling now here with the puck is DeSalva. He'll work that across and continue on with it. And right across into the slot, there's the opportunity, and that one won't go as Chudley worked it to Vandenbush. Still with it is the Express. And again, just a little bit off here on that opportunity. Staying with it here. DeSalva with it. He'll continue to keep it. And now work it behind for, Chudley there. And that one gets passed across. There's a shot in on net. That one won't go. Bouncing puck. Trying to work with it, and that one comes up into the netting. Bring us a stoppage in play with triple threes on the board. It is a 1-0 lead here for the Rail Express, out shooting the Twisters by a whopping 16-4. And off the draw, there's a quick shot just wide of the net. Working with that one now here on the opportunity is Morris. And he'll walk right in front. Puck picked up now here by Stepik. He'll work it across. Off the stick of Olsen, trying to stay with it. Twister's got a tag as Olsen's offside. Puck gets played in, and here comes the Express with the opportunity at the other end of the ice. And getting tangled up through traffic is Morris as they continue on. Long pass, and that does get through. No one home before the Twisters. Cohen Thomas a little bit late on the jump. And played ahead and called on the icing there will be the Express. 2:51 on the clock. And the Twisters now here trying to get some offensive pressure going in his final 3 minutes here. As their goaltender has been under siege in their own zone. Guilford in on the draw. Ready against Nathan Turner. And won by Turner and cleared right out. Biggerty picks that one up. Works it in on the near side. And tries to play that ahead. Ball comes in with the physicality for the help. It's been one of the top Twisters in the stat of finishing your checks. Still, we're trying to work that one ahead. Guilford, he'll play that across to Rooney. Rooney now steps into the zone. He'll kick it ahead to himself. In comes Rooney. And he tried to put that back door with the opportunity. And some physicality as Wall gets in there right away. And tackled by the referee. I can't see which Express player he got there first. Trying to see the number there. It looks like it's a 23 of Nathan Turner. And we'll see if anyone's going to go to the sin bin following this, or we're just going to call it evens here. And that is exactly what we're going to do. Twister's penalty box is open, but no one's going to go in. Here's a look at that scoring opportunity right before all the commotion. And just trying to work it there and tight on the backhand and get deflection in front. Did not go for the Twisters. Puck cleared all the way down. Biggerty stays with his man right into the slot, and that one sticked wide. Another shot. Again, that went off the end glass. Twisters trying to work it out. And around to the stick of a Transcona Railer Express as they'll work it ahead. Into the zone comes St. Laurent. And that puck picked up here by the Pembina Valley. Stepik, he'll work that across. Twisters try and clear. They can't get it out of the zone. And Now they will with the help of a great hand-eye coordination bat. That comes right back in. 1:05 on the clock as they'll work that around. Trying to play it out here is the Twisters to Olsen. And off the stick of Thomas. Thomas tries to work that ahead. Bouncing puck. And that one gets cleared all the way down. Peters to scoop that up. Peters now still with it on the far side. An air pass, and they're going to say that got deflected by Olsen. So a break there for Pembina Valley here as we're in the dying minute. Express on the near side. They'll circle back. Still with it. Transcona trying to work it back to the point into the slot. Loose puck now here picked up by the Pembina Valley Twisters, and they'll just work that out of harm's way for the time being. And DeSalva. Long stretch pass. They're going to say that won't go, and be an icing with 48.1 seconds on the clock. And we'll see what the Twisters can set up here in the offensive zone. Maroney ready here for the draw to his left. Van Roby's in on the draw. He's out there with Ferguson. Meanwhile, Slobosian at the point, as well as Bossman, as Bossman works that across. Keck also out there. Into the slot. Ferguson gloves that down, trying to play it. And too many big bodies in front of him. Transcona will take it the other way for the final 30. Quick pass across by DeSalva, and fanning on the opportunity there was the 23 of Turner. Here's the opportunity. DeSalva. His shot is blocked. Rebound. And Sellen's shot. It looks like it did not get through. As he'll work it back to DeSalva. That shot again just wide of the net. Transcona. Again. Point blank save as kicking out was Penner with the stop. And he'll have to make one more here by the whistle. And he does. And with that, the siege will end. Unless we get some other physical activity here. As to Dork, they're staring down Stepik. Twisters down by a score of 1-0 after 1 shots. 17 for the Rail Express, 5 for the Pembina Valley Twisters. Twisters 0 for 1 on the man advantage with no shots on net. Meanwhile, the Express 1 shot on the man advantage. Took 7 seconds off the clock. And finding the back of the net was their captain, Nolan Vandenbush, for his 10th goal, 30th point of the year. The assist on that going to the 7 of Kane Brzezinski and to the 18 of Michael Todork. Time of the goal was 6:39 officially. And with that, we will look here at the scores around the league here. And also here how these teams, you can see how everyone sits in the standings. And we'll get to that in a minute. Meanwhile, 14:31 remaining in the second period out in St. James. It's the Twins up 2-1. 5 minutes into the second period, the Hawks had a hot start with 3 goals. They lead that one 3-0 over the Royal Knights, and that's all your games on tonight. Full set of action coming your way on Sunday. Twisters on the road against the St. Boniface Reals. That game is at 3 p.m. Meanwhile, the Hawks are out taking on the Seven Oaks Raiders on the road in the 2 p.m. slot, as well as the Transcona Rail Express host the St. Vital Victorias at 2 p.m. In the 2:45 slot, you got the Jets out in St. James. And for the nightcap game, the Twins are visiting the Royal Knights at 7:30. And here we take a look at how those teams stand right now. And as we talked about the story coming into this one, teams here at polar opposites, the Rail Express and the Twisters, although a close one here, and as we expected, it would be a close one, and especially how good the goaltenders played, and you knew that that was going to be a big one coming in this one, especially because the Twisters rely so much on their goalkeepers in this one in their games, giving up a high percentage of scoring opportunities. And Penner's had the answers to almost all in this one, keeping this one a close 1-goal game, as the Twisters try and get some points to catch up to the Royal Knights, who were just here the other night and walked away with a 7-0 win. Meanwhile, the Hawks trying to make some ground here on the Railer Express. And again, those two teams, the two teams that the Twisters have really found success, their only other win coming as a 3-2 overtime win out in Seven Oaks against the Raiders Junior Hockey Club, who have fallen here, losing their last 7. And they round out the playoff teams, how they stand as we reach the midway point of the season, sitting in that 8th and final playoff spot. And with that, we'll see you following the opening intermission. I'll be with you for exciting second period. It's the Transcona Railer Express up 1-0 thanks to their captain Nolan Vandenbush on a power play goal. Hey, welcome back, hockey fans. It's your host, Bentley Brandt, along with my cameraman, Josh Keck, as we await the Pembina Valley Twisters to take the ice. Start here, the second period. Following the opening 20 minutes, the shots were 17-5 for the visiting Transcona Railway Express. And that lone goal in the opening period was a power play goal. It took 7 seconds off the power play, and that was the captain of the Express, Nolan Vandenbush, with the goal, his 10th of the campaign, giving him a total of 30 points. Micah Dort got the assist, as well as Caden Brzezinski. And that is the difference maker here as they get ready for another 20 minutes here. And as we talked about the keys to success, this is the biggest period out of them all, I say, for the Pembina Valley Twisters, because it's the period that the Twisters have struggled in overall this year. And also, they have also succeeded with some late comebacks here by getting stuff going late in the second period, as we talked about in Charleswood. So with that, this has been the difference maker period, good and bad, for the Twisters. Off the draw, Brzezinski walks in, cross correction there on the shot, and that one there out of play by McLuke, and they continue on with that one, and batting at that loose puck, controlled here by the Pembina Valley Twisters on the near side, trying to clear that one out. That one's held on for a whistle, bring us a stoppage in play at 19:31. Twisters put a new, fresh set of 5 on the ice, as Cohen Thomas stays in for the draw. And off the draw, he'll beat that one out, trying to work that one out. Stepik plays that ahead. Still now with it. There's a quick shot, and that one rings off the iron. Hear that one up here on that opportunity that won't go for the 7 of Caden Brzezinski. And there's the setup there. Makes a little move past Stepik, walks right in and fires that one off the iron. Back ready for the action down low, went off the drop. Penner holds on for a stoppage in play, and a play that took no time off the clock. And with that, they'll do it again. Brzezinski again winning the draw correction there. Vandenbush off the draw, still working with it. Twisters win it back, and they'll try and clear that one all the way down. Now Brzezinski picks the puck up. As Brzezinski, he'll work it near his own goal. Loop around behind, still pressured by Sabrin. He'll pass that one across, and he'll get it right back on the air pass. Now knocked off the puck, and quickly holding on for a whistle and freezing that one is Logan Maroney, as he had a white sweater in front of him. And both teams now ready for the draw again in what has been a slow starting middle frame. And with that, they're going to wave the Express player there. That's the 23 of Nathan Turner. DeSalva in on the draw. One back to Bosman, and there's an injured Twister on the draw as Guilford a little bit slow, trying to win that one back. Bosman now with it. He'll play it into the zone. Picked up now here and controlled by Coe. Coe works that across, trying to find Sorelli. Sorelli now with the puck, and he'll leave it back on the near side. Coe watch the line and into the zone. Turner, he'll leave that back. Sorelli spins, fires wide. Quick shot, and that one's blocked. Still sticking with that one as DeSalva chases that one down. And DeSalva now with it. Gets past 3 Twisters, walks in, plays that across. Quick shot by the Express and off the lumber. They'll work that across. Still with it now. Express waiting, and they'll deflect that one just over the net. Another quick shot wide of the net for Transcona. Held back at the point by Coe. He'll work that one ahead. And the Twisters coming in for the scrum for the puck as Wall works that one to himself and trying to clear that one down. Coe holds it at the line. Quick pass across, and that shot deflected just over the net. Sullivan now works it back for Coe. Coe fires through traffic. A blocker save and up into the netting at 17:28. Shots here to open up the second frame. There's a quick 4-0 lead for the Express in the shot category. And in and off the draw, Twisters control. Birgity, he'll work that across. Stepik on the near side. He'll play it ahead. Knocked down by the Express off a couple sticks. Comes all the way down. Icing waved off as I hit the stick of Dork. Still chasing with it. Michael Dork trying to work that. And there's a quick shot. And getting just the glove on that is Penner. Twisters trying to work that ahead. Forward bouncing puck into the zone. Picked up by the Express. Express working it down low. Michael Todork with a quick shot on the opportunity from Vandenbush, and he has the blocker save from Penner in return. That puck comes all the way out of the zone. Jacob Howell will pick it up. He'll work that across to Vandenbush. Vandenbush off the stick of Cohen Thomas. And the Twisters trying to work it the other way. It's been all Express as they have carried the pace of play in this one. As the Twisters work that in. Oh, dangerous play there in on Penner. And that one comes in behind Todork right into the slot. And he couldn't feed Morse. Twisters trying to take it the other way is Olsen. Olsen walks in. He'll play that across. And freezing the puck for a whistle is Logan Maroney at 16-19 here in the middle frame. We got a 1-goal lead in favor of the visiting Transcona Rail Express. I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, along with my cameraman, Josh Keck. Van Roby's in on the draw. Set against Noah St. Laurent, and that one controlled here by the visitors as they'll quickly work it out. Here's a breakaway opportunity, walking in, and a great back check by Boschman, breaking up the opportunity for Pruden. Quick shot in on the net and held on for a whistle on the Johansson shot. Here's a look here at the replay off the draw and the power play opportunity for the Transcona Railer Express. And a great work there by Bossman to come back and make the stop. Twisters, or correction there, Express right to the slot. Penner with the save. Rebound is loose. Fighting for it, they score. And the loose puck in front of Penner. And the Express work it past him into the cage. It's the 17 of Tyson Pruden, who just had that breakaway opportunity stubbed from him. Gets the opportunity here and finds success. 4:06 on the goal. And here's a look at the replay as Pruden's able to bang that one in down low. Quick opportunity again, and they score. 2 quick goals here for the Express. And it's a 3-0 lead. And this one here, the 24 of Evan Chudley with the goal. And they just won the draw and get you that replay here at the next whistle. And took it down and quote that you have all heard me say before, something that Rick Bowness liked to do. Getting on teams right after a goal, trying to get them napping on the heels of their skates. And the Express definitely caught the Twisters with that, just winning the draw here, as we see on the replay, and just feeding it. Here, winning that draw and just feeding it right in front into the slot for Howell. Or a correction there for Chudley on the goal. Trying to work that ahead. And we'll get our assists here on these goals for you as soon as we can. Back to the point, through traffic. Twisters break that up. Vandenbush stays with it. And he'll play it down low to Chudley. Vandenbush, dangerous as he works right across, now in behind the goal. Back to the point for the aid of Austin Campbell. And that shot there gets the better of Penner. And it looks like the net might have come off here. Bring a stoppage in play. 15:08, and as we talked, the second period being a big point of emphasis for the Pembina Valley Twisters. You can see why here as it unfolds early on in front of you, but here's the opportunity for Wall at the other end through traffic, and he couldn't find the back door. Biggerty able to hold at the line. Wall now with it, and he's pressured. Twisters. Guilford work it back to the point for Bossman. Bossman couldn't get the best of that one as Guilford another shot on that opportunity off the mark. Biggerty trying to work it ahead. Picked up here by DeSalva, and he'll work it ahead at Chudley, and way offside there was the 27 of Ryder McClure. And here's that opportunity right off the draw, and Wall just chips it ahead, and right there it's a puck race. He outraces his man and just couldn't beat the goaltender on the opportunity. Off the draw. Twisters work that ahead. And into the zone comes Stepik. And he gets tied up with DeSalva. Stays with it. In front, there's a shot. Loose puck. Stepik comes in, plays that ahead. Walking into that one's Olsen. And holding on for a whistle. On the opportunity there for the Twisters. Logan Maroney has the answer. Off the draw. Twisters trying to get some stuff here, calm down and get it going in the offensive zone. And that one cleared the other way. Bosman giving chase. He'll scoop that one up. He'll work it back. Twisters trying to play it on the near side. Stepik ahead and a bad turnover there. And though the Twisters able to work that out of the zone. And Olsen gets taken down. As that one gets chipped ahead. Here comes a 2-on-1 opportunity for the Express. And waiting with it. They had a drop pass there and the 3-on-1 opportunity. St. Laurent couldn't get a scoring opportunity there on the drop pass opportunity. Twisters work it out on the near side. Stepik now with it. He'll go back for that one and clear that one in. Working with it now here is Jacob Powell. And he'll try and clear that one. That one comes all the way down icing. Waved off as I hit the stick of Ethan Morse. And Morse trying to give chase and pick that one up. Instead, I'll be taken here on the near side for Cohen Thomas. Thomas now walking in, trying to find a tight side goal. And the loose puck almost looked like it went in. And from the reaction of the Twisters head coach, it definitely did. And now with the puck, here comes Peters. And he'll skate right into Van Robies, lose the puck. And a little bit of a debacle there for the Pembina Valley Twisters. As the Express worked that one in wide of the net. Still working now here, trying to find that loose puck as Ferguson chips that ahead for it before getting knocked down. As Peters, and now Ferguson with the puck into the zone. And they're going to get called here for Keck as he was a couple inches ahead of the play. And here's a look at that opportunity there for Cohen Thomas that they thought went in as they couldn't find the puck, and then it came way out into the slot. And off the draw. Twisters, they'll work that one in. Express, long stretch pass here on the near side. And that one cleared in right in front on Penner. Penner holds on and will freeze that puck that's coming down, chasing right on him was Ethan DeSalva. And here's the scoring update on the Tyson Pruning goal, his third of the year. Noah St. Laurent and Carl Johansson get the assist at 4:06. And at the 4:14 goal from Evan Chudley, Noah Vandenbush with the assist as well as Ryder McClure. Off the draw, puck rolls around behind the Twisters net, played right back into the danger zone here from Michael Todorkin. He gets taken down by Clausen. Picked up by Vandenbush. He has 2 points tonight. And now Todork with it. As he continues to get harassed by Clausen, working it out of harm's way. And Todork again is able to fend off the Twisters defenders. That loose puck comes out of the zone And Patterson couldn't pick that one up. Vandenbush, he'll leave that one back. Brzezinski walks in. Brzezinski continues with it into the slot. And he tried to get a second apple of the night. As he'll sauce that across here to Nolan Vandenbush. Vandenbush with some moves. Working with his quick hands, he'll put that one to the side of the net, right into the slot as Ethan Morris played that back. Twisters pick that one off, and they're all bunched up there, and they'll turn it right back over and cleared in by Brzezinski. And a terrible change there of some awareness by the Express as they changed in offside. Give the Twisters some room to clear that one down as Guilford gives chase. Quickly picked up by Ethan DeSalva. And he'll work it up on the corner here to Tyson Pruden. Has a goal in this one. Pruden now with it. Plays it right in front. And some quick hands down low. St. Laurent couldn't get a shot on that opportunity. And they'll try and work it right back to him. Picked off by the other 21, Josh Guilford on the ice. And the Twisters have just enough to clear that out of the zone. As we near the midway mark here of this hockey game. Transcona Rail Express trying to blow this one open, as they've done here in the opening 4 minutes of the frame. And we got stoppage and play here, 10:27 on the clock shots this period. 4 for the Pembina Valley Twisters. Meanwhile, a total of 11 for the Transcona Rail Express. And they'll ready to do it here off the draw. And Olsen will come in to challenge Noah St. Laurent. St. Laurent wins that one back. Quick shot just wide of the net. Twisters trying to work that head ice, and that one comes all the way down ice and waved. And trying to whack at that puck there. Cohen Thomas will pick it up, and he's nudged off the puck. And a quick clear here from Transcona. So the Twisters play that one right back in. Maroney now with it. They'll leave that on. And that loose puck batted down by Johansson, though the Twisters able to scoop that one up and work it right back to the point. Bossman, he'll play it down low behind the goal, and not hard enough on that puck was Cohen Thomas. A loose puck now controlled by the Express against the end boards, and continuing to work that up against the sideboard. Stepek able to come to that and get a quick shot in on net. 9:34 on the clock. And they're back ready to go off the draw here. Twisters, they wait. Now continue on with the opportunity. Bouncing puck, trying to glove that one down, and it's Cohen Thomas as he takes a knee. Still working with it now. Peters, he'll work that into no man's land and played ahead by Vandenbush. And Sabrin had to skate away as he was in a dangerous opportunity, turning his back, or turning his face to the boards as Vandenbush walks it the other way. Vandenbush walking in and blocked off the stick of Spencer Sabrin. Loose puck now picked up by the Twisters. Twisters trying to work ahead on the near side of Stepek. Stepek now with it, and he'll just clear that one in and give chase. Vlad Stepek now, and going hard into the boards there behind the play was the 8 of Austin Campbell. Still working with it, and into the zone comes Vandenbush. Vandenbush puts that in front into the slot, and fanning on the one-timer. And here comes the Twisters going the other way as Ferguson waits, fires. And there's an opportunity here for the Twisters AP, holding on for the whistle is Logan Maroney. Here's a look at that opportunity as Ferguson takes it in. Gets a nice little wait, trying to set a screen with Jacob Howell. But seeing it the whole way is Logan Maroney. 8:29 on the clock. Twisters right for the offensive draw, and Van Robies gets waved. Maroney expecting the draw here, coming from his left. And off the quick win, controlled here by the Express. They'll work that one right out. Here's a breakaway opportunity for Sullen. Sullen walks in, stays with it. Another opportunity. And 2 quick saves there in succession. And now worked back out of the zone. Clausen, heel fan on that. Here's another opportunity in tight. And another save for Penner, as he has definitely helped the Twisters stay in this one. Working with it now is the Express. Trying to set something up here. Back to Brzezinski. His shot through traffic and getting tied up with his own goalie is Clausen, but Penner able to make the save. In through traffic is Sullen, and he'll fall. They'll continue on. And just out of the reach of Ferguson, Brzezinski picks it up. He'll go around behind his own net. And a long stretch pass for Trey Sullen. He'll wait. He'll leave that across here for Nathan Turner. Trying to work that one back into the slot. Shirelli couldn't get a shooting opportunity, so he'll get it right back. Shirelli now with it. He'll skate that one up and drop that one down low. Controlled now here by Sullen as he comes out from behind the net. In front for the one-timer. Fanning on the opportunity was Turner. And that one paddled the side here by Penner. Dangerous loose puck behind the net. Trey Sullen trying to come free with it. Now picked up here onto the stick of Rylan Keck. He'll work that up. And in for a twister as Slobosian with the opportunity. And he'll work again the other way. Patterson picks it up, trying to get back to Slobosian. Loose puck off a couple sticks. Sullen picks it up. And trying to work that out of the zone now. Here's an opportunity for Morse. Ethan Morse used to wait for his teammate to tag up. And now with that, Campbell will turn that one over. Loose puck. Continuing now with it, and Todoruk will pick it up to DeSalva. Ethan DeSalva up on the near side to Ethan Morse. And that's off his stick. And Bosman works that out of harm's way. Twister's trying to work that ahead. As Shirama, and he'll turn that one over. Bosman now with the puck on his blade. And he'll turn that one right back over to St. Laurent as another problem here with the Twisters is trying to keep possession here and set something up. With under 6 to go, Patterson with the puck on his stick. He'll work that ahead into the zone. Both 20s go out for the puck, and Rooney couldn't get the step there on Howell. Howell will work it away from him, and now on the far side, Morse chips that ahead. Cleared in off a couple sticks. Transcona controlling. Howell now with it on the near side. He'll put that right into the zone. Todoruk walks in, fires in just over the bar on the opportunity. With it again. Transcona Rail Express trying to set something up here. Still working with it. Peters now, he'll work that. Takes a weird bounce off the stanchion. Comes right to Howell. And Howell worked that ahead into Rooney. Bouncing puck. And Peters works that out of the zone, out of the reach of wall. And they're going to say Ethan Morrison touched that. And he did before DeSalva stepped out. So I'll be an offside against the Express. Just under 5 to go. 4:53 on the clock. Shot totals a whopping 30 to 11 through. As there's some activity happening behind there. Off the draw. Still trying to work with it. Now here's Olsen. Olsen clears that one in. And Morrison plays it to the side. Picked up now here by Campbell. Campbell with the puck. He'll work that across. And on the near side. And Express trying to get that one out. Biggerty plays that ahead forward. And we got a stoppage in play here at 4:32. And the linesman comes right back in to separate Biggerty from going at Jackson Sorelli. And now there's some argument here in between the linesmen. but where the wingers can stand. And this continues on, and very emotional about it there is Trey Sellen, as he is lining up there with Olsen. Off the wing, Transcona, they'll work it to Sellen. And off a couple sticks. Here's the opportunity for Darby Olsen. Olsen on the far side. And does he have the angle? He works it to Stepek. Stepek couldn't get a shot away as that was behind him and had him on the backhand. Continuing now here for the Pembina Valley Twisters, trying to set something up to Stepek. Loose puck picked up by Sellen. Sellen works it out. And Sorelli walks right in. Sorelli works it to the backhand, feeds it in front. Dangerous opportunity there. Could have put that one in under the pad and off the back of the leg there of Penner is what he was trying to do, and Penner able to corral that there, not let that squeak through his 5-hole. Vandenbush set in on the draw, ready to take on Van Robies. And the Twisters pick up that loose puck as Rylan Keck. And he gets pickpocketed, trying to put it the other way, still with it now here. As that gets cleared all the way down to Morrison, and he'll leave it back for his defender. Puck comes out of the zone. Twisters pick it up. Sablosion now with it. And first, it makes a nice little move there and walks into the zone. Fires. And sliding to block that one. As that one comes out of play is the 10 of Rowan Coe. .3:27 here on the clock. And Twisters trying to get some momentum going here into the break and get a quick goal. As Slobosian tries to hold it at the line. That one comes through to McClure. And Turner trying to work that back to McClure. Didn't go as smoothly as they would hope. As Turner now scoops that puck up. He'll work that across. Express setting it up here as Coe works that on. Now down low. Working with it's Turner. Correction, there's Chudley with it. And he'll fire that one just wide the net. Express continuing on here. With the pressure mounting. First and trying to get it out. Coe pushes it ahead down low. In front, going to the backhand. And that opportunity won't go for Ryan McClure. Back to the line. Quick move, and there's a shot, and that's fired way up into the netting from Ethan DeSalva as he tried to work that across with a screaming Twister coming right at him. 2:39 here on the clock as the Express here in the second period expand their lead with 2 goals in quick succession to go up 3-0. In off the draw. Still working with it. Pembina Valley comes free with the puck. Rooney on the near side. He'll try and work that ahead. Puck comes free to Wall. Wall trying to walk in and split the D. Didn't take the puck with him. And the Express clear that one all the way down. Bosman picks that up. 2:30 on the clock. Puck worked right in. And they're going to charge him with an icing. And he has a couple of choice of words for the same linesman that Sellen did. As they debate on which circle it should be at. Carl Johansson had his mind picked on it, and they will move it here to the near side and off the draw. Again, quick clear here by the Twisters as that one comes out of the zone. Kyle Todork now with it. Dork, he'll circle back. 2 to go here in the middle frame. Peters trying to skate up to that puck. He'll scoop that up dangerously in tight his own zone. We got knee coming the other way and maybe some other physical activity as Noah St. Laurent got clipped by Dominic Rooney. And there's some other activity not going to come there from the Young Screamers. They're obviously not too happy about it. There's the call. And the power play for the Express, 7 seconds on their one shot on their only power play so far in this one. And quick goal for them. Here's the opportunity with a minute 51 on the clock. And they'll win that one. It's to Dork. To Dork now with it. He'll work that right in tight into the slot. Back across for Sorelli. Now here with this Brzezinski. His shot through traffic. And seeing that the whole way is Penner holding on for a whistle. So again, it's Wall on the interference call. Who took the penalty early on here for the Pembina Valley Twisters. That got the scoring set up. There's an opportunity at the doorstep, and the Twisters the only one with their stick on the ice to break that up. Now working that across. Back to the point here on the opportunity for Brzezinski. He'll play it across to Sorelli. Sorelli through traffic, and that shot doesn't get through off the stick of Brzezinski, and that one will come out with 1:11 to go. As Brzezinski cycles back, his power playing crew, first in the league, 24.1%, and the Twisters clear that one down, and their penalty kill, fourth in the league, 83.6. On the far side, Nolan Vandenbush trying to work that one ahead, and Olsen wins out the battle of the two 18s, beating to Dork, and he'll clear that down with 40 seconds to go on the clock as Morrison works that ahead to Brzezinski. Brzezinski, he'll look across ice and play that ahead to his captain. Vandenbush into the zone, walks in, and Nolan Vandenbush gets the puck taken off his blade and stripped all the way down the ice. Circling back to scoop that up is Austin Campbell. He's got 20 seconds for one last rush. Trying to play that ahead forward. He'll leave that back. And now back to Campbell. And he'll play that one in at center ice. To Selin. Selin trying to work it. He's got 5 on the clock. Quick shot. And that one kicked away by Penner. Working it back, and there goes the horn. There'll be 8 seconds remaining of man advantage at the start of the third period for the Railway Express. They lead this one by a score of 3-0. And with that, we'll look at the scores around the league, but before we get their shots here in the period, shots here in the second period for the Pembina Valley Twisters, they had a total of 6, giving them a total of 11 through 40. Meanwhile, for the Transcona Railway Express, they had a total of 16, giving them a total of 33 through 40, and have 8 seconds of the man advantage remaining. That was the only power play opportunity in the second period. And with that, we'll head to your scoring summary for the second period in this one. It was Tyson Prudence starting it off with his third of the year from Noah St. Laurent and Carter Johansson at 4:06 into the frame. And then just a total of 8 seconds later, Evan Chudley got his 14th from Nolan Vandenbush and Ryan McClure. As the Express continue on building up on their lead. And with that, before we let you go here for intermission, we'll take a quick look at the out-of-town scoreboard. And the out-of-town scoreboard here for you. And between the Canucks and the Twins, the Canucks able to get battle back as they were down 2-1 in that one, and they now have a 3-2 lead as they are nearing the midway mark of the third period and trying to rebound following their last loss. Meanwhile, out in Charleswood, the 3 goals scored in the first period remain the only 3 scored in that one, as the Hawks are up 3-0 over River East with 11 minutes to go in regulation. And with that, I'm your host, Bentley Brownlow, my cameraman, Josh Keck. We'll see you following the second intermission for the third period of hockey. It's the Raiders, or correction, it's the Transcona Railway Express leading the Pembina Valley Twisters by a score of 3-0 following the opening 40 minutes of play. And welcome back, hockey fans. I'm your host, Benny Brown, along with my cameraman, Josh Kekas. We got everything here underway, ready to go for the start of the third period in this one. And it is the Twisters dug themselves a little bit further in the hole, giving up 2 goals in 8 seconds there. And that happening there just over 4 minutes into that second frame. So trying to rebound there. And those goal scorers for the Express. It was Tyson Pruden getting his third, was the insurance goal from Noah St. Laurent and Carter Johansson at 4:06. Evan Chudley and Nolan Vandenbush, as well as Ryder McClure, got the assist on the Evan Chudley goal following that 8 seconds later. 8 seconds remaining on the wall penalty. And the Express trying to stay 100% with their power play unit. We can see if they can get a quick goal here off the draw and keep that true as the Twisters try and mount a little bit of a comeback here. Guilford out there having a little bit of a talk with the referee as the other 21 set in on the draw. And St. Laurent wins that one, and we are back here underway in the third period. Put the loose puck there, and we got a injured player down behind the play. It's a 17 of the Transcona Railway Express, and that's Tyson Pruden. We can see he's still down there, and it was from that little hit right there. And that does not look good. He is moving around there as he lifts his head and rolls over. As the training staff comes out to help him. And the applaud there from both benches and the fans here. And Tyson Pruden here, as we said, he had the big goal so far in this one, coming in there, getting the insurance goal and really sparking some life here for the Express. And so we saw he was taking down there with a little bit of a cross check, like looking, and that's maybe what Ko there is talking to the referee, wanting, saying what he was thinking about that. Maybe I don't know what he's talking about. I just made that up. But and the draw is going to come out of the Twister zone, as it should. Maybe that's what they're talking about, and where that'd be. As Guilford in on the draw against Turner. And they're going to waive the Express player as the power play has expired. And it's Sullen and Wall. And Sullen again having a little bit of a talk over with the linesman as they've had some indifferences here in this one. As we still await the drop here of the biscuit, and Sullen comes way back all the way in front of the Twisters logo there on the draw. And he'll work that puck ahead. Loose puck now picked up here by Rooney. Rooney off the glass trying to work that one down. Picked up here by the Express. Sabosian, he'll play that across. Picked up by Guilford. Guilford works that ahead and into the zone. Still working with it here on the near side. And Sullen his long stretch pass deflected in. Icing waved off, and no! They're going to change their minds. They are going to call it, maybe that's offside. And some confusion there by the linesman. I'm your host, Benny Brown, along with my cameraman, Josh Keck. Thank you for joining us here in the third period of this hockey game. Shot totals are 33-11 following the opening 40 minutes and where we sat here just over a minute in. Off the draw, one back and now worked away from harm and back to himself is DeSalva and picked up by Stepik. And he'll try and work the puck. As he'll work into Selin trying to jump that is Slobozhin, and here's an opportunity there as the Twisters muster back into their positions. Quick shot, and that went over the net as the physical play heating up in front of the Twisters net, and the Twisters get hit with an icing at 18:38. Off the draw, that shot quickly fires wide and running into the linesman, taking them down is the 7 there of Kaden Brashinsky. And that puck rolls just wide of the net. Try and clear that one in front. Loose puck, glove down by Brashinsky. He plays that in front, and the Express strike again. Evan Chudley, his second goal of the evening, followed by the assist to the 7, Kaden Brashinsky, his second assist. And with that here, we'll take a look at the replay here off the draw. And Brashinsky having a little bit of an incident there with the linesman. Puck in and off the draw, controlled around behind the net. Time of the goal, 1:56. As the Express now still working with it in the attack zone. Twister scooped that one up, trying to work it the other way. And trying to work that back in through traffic. Twister's trying to play that in tight, and that wouldn't go for a Biggerty. Working with it now. Ben Roby's out, throws a hit, loose puck, and finding that on his stick, now working it down. Here's McClure. He puts on the brakes. And with that, Sabrin will steal the puck from him momentarily. Picked up by Chudley, now picked up by the other 24 on the ice, and Bosman works it away. Twisters, they'll work that out of the zone again. Not that crisp, though, on their passes. And they'll clear that one in and down. Transcona in their own zone, trying to work that one ahead. Muckador, Kale picked that one up. And put in for Morrison. Ethan Morris, correction there. Ethan Morris, he'll send that across. And walking in with a quick shot, deflection in front, and holding on for a whistle, bringing a stoppage in play on the shot from Dork. Stork there walks right into that one. Off the draw, and that puck comes out of the zone. Trying to work that ahead forward. Still with it. And that gets worked past. Morris now with it. And he'll work that to the 21 of St. Laurent. Still with it as they work for that loose puck. As the physicality stepping up here in this one with a little bit of a shove there from Morris as they continue to work at it. And trying to work that free loose puck. Comes out. Fedoruk, his shot through traffic just wide of the net. Back to the 20 here of Howell, and he'll play it down low. Loose puck, Howell now with it. He'll circle back, and he'll get knocked down. Express trying the wraparound attempt, and that won't go for them. Puck is still loose, and I think it's up on the side of the netting, and as the physical activity continues on, as well with that, an assist, his second assist of the night on the latest Transcona Rail Express goal from Evan Chudley. And that will be for Ryder McClure with the assist, as well as Kaden Brashinsky. And here's a look there as the wraparound opportunity for the Express doesn't go through as planned. And Penner able to slam the door shut on the opportunity. Biggerty now with it. Off the draw and quickly played up into the netting. And off the draw. One quick shot. And seeing that the whole way, holding on for the glove save. On the opportunity is Penner, as Johansson had the quick rifle of a shot off the draw. Shots disappeared 3-1 in favor of the Express, as again getting away from the draw. This time here is the 23 of Nathan Turner. And coming in to take his place there was Todork. And Wall plays out in as Michael Todork working with it, and Wall gets sent down. And that's going to bring a penalty and a physical altercation to ensue. As they still wait. They don't have enough zebras on the ice there, as I'd say, to break that one up. And still going at it there. Sorelli pushing and shoving there with Clausen. Though with them wearing cages, they're not going to be able to get into too much of a scuffle there without ripping the meat off. And there's an interference is the call, followed by a rough. We got 5-on-5. No, it should be 4-on-4. I didn't see the... Might have missed a counted extra finger there. We'll see how many people come out onto the ice. And there's the interference or whatever. Yeah, interference they called it, followed by a rough. Should be 4-on-4, and that is what they're... As Biggery's saying 4-on-4. And that is what they're going to do. As Cohen Thomas in on the draw against Vandenbush. And off the draw, Olsen, he'll win that one. He'll work it back. Continuing with it. And a quick turnover. And Vandenbush with the opportunity. That won't go for him. Still trying to get it out there. Then they're going to give the penalty there to Guilford. Tack it on. The original call was against Ethan Del Salva on the rough. Express working it in their own zone. Opening 5 gone in the final period. And working it right in comes Vandenbush, still with it. As he'll carry it on the backhand, right back to the point for Coe. He'll work it across for the one-timer and the pad save on the opportunity from Kyle Todork. Twister's trying to circle around back with this. Peters, he's knocked off the puck. Still working with it. Long stretch pass picked up by Sabrin. Sabrin now walks into the zone. They'll put on the brakes, trying to work that ahead. And Cohen Thomas picks that one up. Picked right back up by Vandenbush. He'll work it the other way. Kyle Todork now with it, plays it up on the near side to Ryan McClure. Loose puck. Transcona now controlling with it. Into the zone, putting on the brakes. That one gets played ahead. Twisters working it out from behind their own goal. 27 seconds and counting remaining here on the 4-on-4 till we're back to 5-on-5. As the Twisters, again, sloppy passing there. They'll turn that one over. And with the physicality to back that up to shut down the opportunity for Nathan Turner. That stoppage in play with 10 seconds remaining on the offsetting penalties. 13:49 on the clock. Shots here in the period. 1 for the Pembina Valley Twisters. Meanwhile, 4 for the Transcona Railway Express. Off the draw. Carter Johansson, he'll walk in with it and play that ahead. Bosman picks it up. And getting knocked right down as Wall. Wall able to stand up, still be hard on that puck, trying to clear that out. And Wall still working with it here against the 7. Brzezinski. Todork, his quick shot as he's knocked down by Wall. And Wall able to scoop that puck up and get it out of the zone. Here's the opportunity. Going the other way for Rooney across to Sloboshan. And almost knocked into their own goal. Off the stick of an Express. Here's a look at the replay. As that one there with the opportunity. The 2-on-1 is Rooney Plays that ahead, faked out the cameraman there, and almost off the stick. It looks like of Johansson. There was one other express back there that almost knocked it in. And with that, we got 2 express in the box. We have the 23 of Nathan Turner, as well as I can't see the other number. And there's nothing on the boards here. And there's a timeout here. Trying to figure out who the other. Oh, it's going to be the 8 of Campbell there. Austin Campbell. Both with 2 minutes. So Nathan Turner called on the slash. Twisters with a big 5-on-3 and still waiting for the other penalty to come through. It's both going to be listed as slashing. So a big 5-on-3 power play opportunity here for the Pembina Valley Twisters. 0 for 1 so far on the man advantage, and that one from Guilford sewing the hole away by Maroney, and he'll hold on for a whistle. Twisters weren't able to register a shot on their first power play. Their power play 3rd in the league, 20.6%. And the penalty kill going up against one of the best, 2nd in the league, and operating just a hair under 86% at 85.9. For the Express, quick shot walking into that one, Fanning on that opportunity. And now the Twisters, they'll work that back. Cross for Guilford. Guilford firing through traffic, won't go. Guilford will scoop that up. Work it a step back to Olsen. Olsen now, he'll be pressured. And stepping shot scores. And the Twisters are right back into this one here with a power play goal. It's Vlad Stepik from Josh Guilford. And here's a look at the replay. And Stepik just sees it the whole way and is able to give his team some new life here. One of their pickups that they had from Transcona, or correction there, from the Reals in that big blockbuster trade that the Twisters did, and definitely in here to make a name for himself as a Pembina Valley Twister. As Johansson takes it the other way, Twisters scoop that right back up. 65 seconds and going here on their power play opportunity. Cohen Thomas walks in. He plays that just wide of the net. Still with it. Working with it back to Guilford. Guilford works that across. And the Twisters, a little bit of error there, couldn't connect. And that one gets cleared all the way down the ice. And Guilford, he'll hit the ice, 30 to go on the man advantage, turned over, and that opportunity won't go the other way, short-handed for Vandenbush. Guilford works that ahead for Wall, and Wall, he'll skate ahead into the zone. Zigzagging his way through traffic, Wall walks in and just over the net on the opportunity. Still with it now here for the Twisters, trying to work it the other way. Off a couple sticks. Picked up now here by Ferguson. Back to even strength and a save made on that opportunity. Still with it here, and the Twisters are going to say that one came out of the zone. And now Wall, he'll work that back. Just over 11 minutes here remaining in the frame. Loose puck, working with it. And glove down by the Express. And they'll put that wide of the goal. And that puck comes up into the netting, bringing a stoppage in play. Vlad Stepnik finding the back of the net and getting the Twisters on the board from Darby Olsen on the power play. And trying to breathe some life here into to this Pembina Valley Twisters team, as the Twisters are 1 for 3 tonight on the power play. Quick shot off the draw, and Penner holds on to the opportunity from Ryan McClure, who's trying to find himself in the scoring slot here. He already has 2 assists, trying to find a goal to follow it up. Shot totals are 38-16 in favor of the visiting Express. Off the draw, and Shudley just walks in and picks that up. Works it right back to Vandenbush again. A little bit of a breakdown there from Pembina Valley in the dot. Trying to work that across into the slot. There's a quick shot with traffic in front. Penner again with the answer, and he'll freeze that at 10:46. Shots here in the second frame. 5 for the Pembina Valley Twisters. Meanwhile, a total of 6 for the Express, as the Twisters trying to get everything here sorted out equal. Bouncing puck. Twisters, they'll work that one back all the way around. Picked up by Patterson on the near side, and Coe able to jam him at the end boards. On the corner boards battle, Transcona comes free with it just for a second, and now circling his way around is Cothadork. He'll work that in. Penner now, he'll leave that across for Bossman. Twisters trying to get a quick breakout here going. Sablogian circles back and plays it in on the backhand. Transcona now here with the puck. He'll try and work it ahead. In on the near side. And that played into the zone from McClure. Picked up by Peters as he had the inside edge. Peters now getting battled out with McClure, and McClure will rub him out. Twisters pick up the loose puck, and now McClure with it. He'll work it to Coe at the point. Coe now back to McClure. McClure circling back, trying to get to the forehand, and now he'll get it across for Chudley. Chudley with the puck on his stick. He'll circle as he reaches the top of the blue line, right in the center. Now down low to Coe. McClure from the blue line, correction there. Vandenbush now from the blue line all the way up to the top of the slot. Loose puck picked up by Stepik. Stepik trying to get it out as he takes a hard hit from Vandenbush. And with that, we got stoppage in play here at 8:56 in regulation. It's the Pembina Valley Twisters on the board, but still with a long hill to climb back up. Puck drop ready here in front of the Pembina Valley Twisters bench. As the 221s go at it, this time won by St. Laurent and played right in by the Rail Air Express. Peters giving chase to that puck. St. Laurent beats him to it, and he'll work that right into the slot. Picked off now by the 10 of Spencer Sabrin. He'll go to the far side, runs into traffic, able to get that ahead, and the Twisters just clear that one in and give the chase on the jump and chase. Todork now with it. Bouncing puck hits a couple blades, and the Twisters controlling their own zone. Cothadork, he'll work that ahead to Michael Todork in and bouncing puck. Penner plays that back to Peters. And on the far side's Dominic Rooney. Rooney trying to work it ahead. And the back check there going ahead now for Michael Todork as the Express trying to take it the other way. Loose puck picked up now by Rooney. Rooney now walks in with the head of steam. And that one fired badly wide of the net. Picked up by Guilford. Guilford, his shot in on net, doesn't get through the traffic, and that one into the skates of Campbell. Loose puck, Biggerty, he'll play that one in. Campbell giving chase. And puck now turned over. Here's the opportunity for the Twisters. And firing and holding up on the air is Morrison. Has a little bit of a misplay there with him and Brzezinski. And there's the opportunity as Biggerty clears that in. Ferguson right there trying to cap off there and make a big move here. One of the, again, APs, as we talked about, stepping up here, filling big shoes for the Pembina Valley Twisters. There's a great opportunity for Ferguson, and just didn't have a quick enough release as Morrison was able to get back in position to make the save. Trace Lynn now with the puck, and he'll overskate that. Twisters work that ahead as Ferguson. Loose puck now picked up by Van Robies. Van Robies with it into the zone. Waits at the top of the circle, trying to work it. Ferguson doesn't get through the traffic. And Turner now taking it the other way. And he'll leave that one back for Celine. He gets called at the line. And of course, he's going to have some words there for the linesman as they continue on. A little bit of this game within the game in between. That continues on as getting away from the draw. Celine will step in. Off the draw. Twisters control. 7:05 on the clock. Twisters now. They'll work that cross ice to Patterson. Patterson with the toe drag. Quick shot. Fired that just over the net. Puck played in here by the Express. First one back is Sorelli. Sorelli now with the puck. Working it on the back end. Right to the slot. Quick shot. And a point blank again. Pad save for Penner. Twisters now trying to work it the other way. Scooped up by Bosman and played ahead. Transcona controlling now with the puck. They work that ahead. Bosman again working it in. Still with that loose puck, and that one catches the linesman. Selin plays that ahead into the zone, dropping back, firing in. Traffic on front, breaking up the opportunity for Nathan Turner. Twisters able to get it out. And yes, they will. Here comes Darby Olsen on the far side. Olsen walks in, and a pad save or a blocker save on the opportunity there for him, trying to add to his lone assist he has in this one. Twisters work it up the far side. Off a couple sticks, and now Kyle Johansson with it, trying to work it back here for the boys in blue. Sabogian now with the puck, and he'll jam that up ahead. Picked up by Darby Olsen. Olsen will try again as he walks into the zone, goes through traffic, and he'll just lightly play that in on net, and Morrison will scoop that up. Or correction there, Logan Maroney will scoop that up on the opportunity from the previous Devils Lake State College prospect. And here's a look at that opportunity for Patterson as he walks in here. Off camera a little bit there. Does a nice little toe drag and just fires at a couple inches above the net. A little bit too fine on the mark, and with that, Transcona now here takes it right up Broadway as they play that one in. Peters gives chase. He'll scoop that one up. Trying to work that ahead forward, and he'll get taken out. Continuing now with the loose puck, Peters, he'll work it to himself behind the net and turning that one over right in the slot. Ethan Morris with it. He'll work it down low. Quick shot there and cancel the number of the Express, and that was Johansson with the shot. Penner holds on for the whistle at 5:07. Shots in the frame. 8 for the Pembina Valley Twisters. 7 for the Transcona Railer Express. And off the draw, a quick shot there by Todork, just wide the net. Twisters trying to work it ahead forward. And Keck with a nice little move there against Todork, and he won't be too happy about that. As the Express work at the far side, that one comes in. Still with it, trying to get to Ferguson. That one gets played ahead. Twisters trying to clear that one in. Picked up now here by Todork behind his own net. And he'll turn that one over onto the stick of Keck, trying to get back at him as some physical altercations taking place behind the pace of play. And jamming at that in front won't go on the opportunity for Ethan Morris. Todork will try again. Try to get a little bit fancy with it there. And so he'll work it back to the line for Campbell. Worked across here and down low. Back for Howell. His shot through traffic, and that one won't get through. 4 to go. As Howell goes for a change. Pressure still mounting here for the Express as they wait behind the Twisters' goal. Back to the line. And someone plays that across. And that opportunity there by Austin Campbell gloved and held for a stoppage in play by Penner. And here's a look at the replay that Keck will definitely put on his highlight reel with the little toe drag and completely breaking the ankles there of Todork. off the draw. Quick shot. And again, Penner staying strong. Back to the point for Campbell, and got a couple twisters jumping there. As that one fires high and wide. Twisters now make a little bit of a push here. As Olsen trying to feed it to Slobozhian. Loose puck there, continuing with it as the Twisters, as they try and work it free, takes a bounce off the stanchion right in front. Maroney jumps on the puck before the Twisters can get their stick on it. 3:19 on the clock. Shot totals are 42-19 in favor of the visiting Transcona Express as Cohen Thomas gets set against St. Laurent in the draw. Won by the Express. The Express work it here on the near side and ahead for Chudley off the stick of Slobozhian, and a long play offside as that gets tagged up by no one St. Laurent. .307 here, and the Twisters need a little bit of a miracle comeback in this one, and not try and get a couple of quick goals here to build on some momentum, as they got a road game coming up on Sunday in St. Boniface. Back to the point. Express work that across, and on that air, Rooney tries to scoop that one up. Loose puck, walking right in. Here come the Express again. McClure walks in, stays with it, plays it back to the line, and across for Campbell. Austin Campbell now with it, waits, and he'll fire that one just wide of the net. Trying to jam at it in front was the 24 of Evan Chudley. Continuing with it, back to the point. Transcona passes it across, and we got a penalty coming down behind the play. There's a Twister tangled up with the Express player. Let's see if we can see who it is there, and nope, we cannot on the replay, as the Express player gets up. That's Noah St. Laurent, and guessing that's going to be Wall at the bottom of that. And yes, it is. St. Laurent he's going to the box for a hold, and it's going to be a Twisters power play. Twisters power play on the night, 1 for 3. So it's the hold called against St. Laurent, as they basically tackled them in a little bit of a disastrous face-off win there. As St. Laurent tackled Wall there. So with that, the Twisters trying to work it ahead forward. Loose puck picked up. Guilford walks in, fires. And loose puck continues on. That one gets cleared all the way down. Nice. Still with it now. Continuing. Slobozhian with it. He'll try and work that ahead. Through traffic. Picked up by Guilford. Just under 2 to go. And that puck cleared up into the Transcona Rail Express bench. And here's a look at that face-off win here. As there's a little bit there of a tangle up. The Twister there sliding around, taking out a couple players. 107 seconds remaining on the clock. 77 or 77 on the man advantage. And Penner misplays that one. And no worries for him as Sabrin's there with 93 to go. And again, an air pass there to Wall, and the Twisters here just showing they're not up to par here in this one in what has been a close series here. These teams have 2 games left in Transcona. And Wall there rubbing out the opportunity. And this one just Transcona not letting the Twisters get close. Biggerty. He'll just continue on here as the Twisters continue to play for pride as we enter the final minute. Picked up by Ferguson. He had an opportunity here with about 4 to go to get the Twisters in this one and make it a 4-2 game. As that puck is cleared all the way down, Biggerty goes back to chase, and with that will do it here for the most part. Still 30 to go. And again, icing waved off as Penner plays out away from Dodork. Well, works at a head, pressured there by Johansson. And the Twisters work it out for the final 5 seconds here. And Sabrin going in through traffic, and there's the horn, and there's the game. It's the Twisters falling by a score of 4-1 to the visiting Railer Express. Your final shots in the third period, a total of 9 for the Pembina Valley Twisters, giving them a total of 20 on the day. Meanwhile, for the Express, a total of 10, giving them a total of 43. And the lone goal here in the third period, or for both teams, was Evan Chudley with his 15th of the season, second of the game. From Kane Brashinsky and Ryan McClure, Vlad Stepik got the Twisters back in with the power play goal, his 5th. From Darby Olsen, that we'll head to the 3 stars and look how the teams sit after tonight. Your 3 stars starting this one off here in this one. For the Transcona Railer Express, their 3rd star in tonight's hockey game, number 27, correction there, Ryder McClure, he ended off the night with 2 assists. Your 2nd star in tonight's game from the Transcona Railer Express with the goal and assist, their captain, number 22, Nolan Vanderbush. And the 1st star in tonight's hockey game from the Transcona Railer Express with 2 goals in this one, number 24, Evan Chudley. And here's a look at the standings. So the Twisters, right where they are, the Transcona Railer Express improved for 37 points as they continue on dominating the standings and try and make some room with the Hawks, who picked up a 4-0 win as well. So they break 30 points and are up to 31 on the year. Meanwhile, the Canucks had a 5-2 win in the other game on here over the Fort Garry Twins. So with that, they'll give them 2 points, trying to get back and pass the Jets and move up into the 6th playoff spot. And that is how these teams stand here following tonight's set of games. Plenty of games coming your way on Sunday. Starts all out with the Raiders hosting the Hawks at 2 p.m. Meanwhile, the Transcona Railer Express, beaming after this win, will take on the the St. Vital Junior Victorias, who are currently in 3rd place. Meanwhile, the Canucks and the Jets will have a big game here, playing for those 2 points and one that will decide who moves up into 6th place and who stays in 6th and 7th place. Meanwhile, your Pembina Valley Twisters are out against the Reals in the 3 o'clock slot game on the road, and again taking on both teams, some of their ex-teammates, following the big trade that they had a while back, as they meet for the first time. And then the Twins end off the night in River East at 7:30 as the Knights try and make some ground, trying to pick up one of the last playoff spots. Meanwhile, for the Twins, trying to get a big 2 points there and try and surpass the St. Boniface Reals and move up into 4th position. With that, I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, along with your cameraman, Josh Keck, signing off here in this one. It is the Pembina Valley Twisters falling by a score of 4-1 to the Transcona Railer Express.